schools across New York State are working right now to outline their plans for this fall semester, and one group here in Chautauqua County is doing their part to help out. Joining us on the show is Patrick Smeraldo, who's working with the Chautauqua Connections Children Coalition to prepare daycares, schools, and other education centers to get ready for this fall. Patrick, it's great to have you on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me today, Justin. I really appreciate it.
It seems like there's a pretty complex initiative your group is working on right now. In the end, what do you hope to achieve?
Well, Justin, when our mission is we just work with established providers in the county into helping them help and get their word and their services out to people in the county. So as far as nobody really knows what's happening when we are full board open. We work with some tremendous agencies, as I mentioned. One is the Chautauqua, through Chautauqua Opportunities, the Child Care Council. Sue Marker and her folks are over there, and they oversee child care in the county. And they're in touch with, there are a ton of great child care centers in our county that, we're open, we're safe, they're following procedures. It's okay to take your kids to childcare. We want to get childcare up and being used again and utilized. So everybody should know. First and foremost, I've had discussions with the county, and I've had discussions with the Child Care Council and some other child cares. It's open, it's safe, and it's ready to go. I was privy to see some early plans from Governor Cuomo's office in June as to what school may look like when it reopens. We're not even anywhere close to that. You've seen the messages that have come out from his office. Schools now are putting their plans together. I believe we may see something around August 7th or something like that. In all of the plans I've witnessed and actually read myself, it's mentioned PPE to be on hand for use for staff and students if required. So what we're doing with the PPE is we're working with different folks right now on trying to collect. I've put a message out to daycares and to the 18 public school districts in Chautauqua County. We're trying to put together a couple washable, reusable face masks for anybody that responds and wants to participate in the program. I know it's a very political topic right now in regards to face masks. This isn't a campaign that I'm saying. I'm just trying to assist schools. As you know, the schools have been devastated by budget cuts right now. We're just trying as a coalition to take one more layer off of them and help them and to have these available. So that's that plan right now.
And that's the reality of it is, whether people agree with the face masks or not, if they're going to go back to school in person this fall, the governor says their kids are going to have to wear them. Teachers are going to have to wear them. And we talked to educators who are concerned about policing it to get the masks on the kids. But if you look at Jamestown public schools, for example, not all of those kids come from situations where parents can buy disposable masks every week and give their kids. So I imagine that's a big goal of your group, is to get these reusable ones that could be handed out to the youngsters.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Justin, I teach in a middle school here in Jamestown. I have for a bunch of years now. Kids are kids. I have two children of my own, 15 and 11. They don't remember a pencil sometimes when coming to class. They don't, they're forgetful. They're kids. Their minds are everywhere. The coalition and myself, I don't ever want to see anybody, number one, not be in a safe position or a situation. And nobody should be, here's a mask. Come to class. You're safe. You're fine. We're always going to care for you. That's just what we're looking to do. The schools we are 18 different superintendents in this county right now that have this mammoth task ahead of them. Yeah. And they have teams and put this together. But if we can assist them, and I've heard from some that said, yeah, absolutely, we'll take you up on this. You can drop them off to our offices and things like that. It's just a safety precaution to put in place. And that's what we're trying to do and assist. We're going to go back to normal at some time. The other thing I wanted to touch on, Justin, not only have there not been given any plans of how we're going to go about this, you can see when press conferences are given. And I've talked to Lori Cornell, who's Governor Cuomo's field rep down here in Chautauqua County. Even the governor, when he goes to a press conference, he wears his mask in, sits down, and then takes it off. That may be a situation that we're in, but when you're in a situation where you are unable to social distance, this is the recommendation. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we're just following those recommendations. That's all.
So, Patrick, we thank you so much for joining us today. Finally, how can people help your group? Are you collecting face masks? Where are the supplies coming from?
I can tell you right now that Chautauqua County Executive PJ Wendell and his team have been phenomenal. Is not even a big enough word to use in helping us gather some and putting the word out. We also have collection bins for those homemade mask makers that are out there at both the United Way in Dunkirk and in Jamestown, so both northern and southern. My email is available, patricksmeraldo@gmail.com. We have a Facebook page, Chautauqua Connections Children's Coalition. There's another group out there, Western New York Mask Makers. They're on Facebook too. They've done a tremendous job in helping. One situation we were in just last week, when we were planning to do this for September, and then the governor opened summer school, so we were able to, along with the county executive's help and some folks in Western New York Mask Makers, we were able to get 1,000 masks to BOCES for summer school. And then the Western New York Mask Makers did 700. So that we weren't ready for summer school to open, but by just getting the word out, we were able to make that happen for the kids and the staff, so they're safe. And there's, just we'll take any donations that we can get, and trying to help as many people as possible. We are going to reopen it sometime. I don't know the plan for that. I don't know anybody that does. So when we do, I want to be ready. That's it.